What if there was a proven way that you can make the right choice 100% of the time? Well, not exactly. You see, you can't always make the right choice. You can only make the right choice that is based on your current knowledge and the situation that you are currently in. But there is a way to make the right choice based on your current knowledge. And it's not some gate-kept secret that's outrageously hard to obtain. It's actually quite simple. By watching this entire video, you will figure out the 2 pillars that lead to a right choice being made and this amazing ability that comes along with it. If you want to know what that ability is, you have to understand the first pillar, which is your body's natural need. Our bodies are built to function without us thinking. We blink, breathe, and are hungry on command. Our bodies also have a natural drive to survive. It is what led our ancient ancestors to survive in those tough conditions, because the ultimate goal was to reproduce. Now, you can use this natural drive to your advantage. Do you ever wonder why you feel so motivated in the morning, or the opposite, why you don't feel motivated in the morning? Well, like myself, if you don't eat breakfast in the morning, you're actually more productive and more driven. This is due to our body's natural system. Long ago, we would want to go out and hunt for our food right in the morning. So if you wake up and instantly get to work, you'll be way more productive because you aren't full and your body wants to work. Now, you can also use this natural drive to survive to make the right choices, 100% of the time for you. Years ago, it was easy to be our best selves. There was limited distractions, and it was actually promoted to engage in healthy activities and eat things like healthy foods. But now it's incredibly hard. With constant environmental influences, distractions, and pressure to fit in, it is harder than ever to make the right choice. Now, the simplest way to do this is to switch your mindset from making a right choice because of your external factors, but to actually what your body needs. Because more times than not, your body is always right because it simply wants to survive. Yes, there are times where I ponder eating a chocolate bar or an avocado. My body wants that avocado to use it as fuel and nutrition, but my consciousness wants that chocolate bar. It knows how good that's gonna be and the satisfaction I'm gonna get from it. You can probably relate to this. As simple as this example sounds, it is for every single decision. Your body knows exactly what it wants, but your consciousness does not have the knowledge to make the correct choice in that situation. So you have to train your conscious mind to constantly pick the right choices. So how do you do this? First, you have to remind yourself of your body's natural system to survive. Ask yourself, is this good for me? And is it actually helping me or is it hurting me? You will know that going to the gym is 100 times better than scrolling on social media. You will know that taking a walk outside is 1,000,000 times better than going onto adult websites. It's just using common sense and piecing together what your body actually needs. But what about the more complex situations? For this, you have to do 2 things. Constantly do things for you and the second pillar. But I'll mention that a little bit later. So why does constantly doing things for yourself lead you to making better choices? Well, it's actually training your mind about all the good things to life and all the things that can benefit you. If you don't do things for you, you won't know if it's good for you. If you never gone to the gym, your eyes won't be open to the gym being a better choice than another negative alternative. So to do this, you have to cut out all external factors and find it from within yourself. This consists of taking action, focusing on your priorities and goals, and being consistent in the tasks that build you. It may take a while for you to make the best choice for you and your situation, but understand that you will find it from within by eliminating distractions and cutting out unnecessary people. Remember I said the second thing you had to do? Well, that's pillar number 2, which is actually gaining knowledge. As simple as it sounds, every action is based on your knowledge. Up to this time point, you clicked on this video because you understood that you needed this knowledge to proceed forward in life. And the only reason why you thought this was a good choice to click on this video was because of past experiences and past choices. The best way to learn is actually on past experiences and past failures. That's why people say the best way to learn is to fail. And that's completely true. By failing more, you will learn more. When you can learn more, you can make better choices. It's really that simple. This in return can make you more confident. When you have a buildup of knowledge and buildup of credible things that you know can back up you and your statements, you have superior confidence because you know that you're right. Now, alongside this, you do have to be understandable. You can't really think that you're the main character all the time, because if you're in a room full of millionaires, it's not going to be in your best benefit to go around thinking you know it all. The cool thing is, it's kind of like a positive feedback loop. When you increase your knowledge, you increase your chances of making the right choice. When you make the right choice, you increase your confidence. Your confidence increases your ability to make an even better choice, and eventually it's a compounding effect that's just getting you better. That's why in the beginning stages of life or your personal development journey, you will fail a lot, but you'll also learn a lot. And eventually it will be a compounding effect that will just skyrocket from here. Another thing I want to mention is the more knowledge you gain is the more lucky you are. Think about it. If you truly do not know anything, you don't know what the best choice is to make for you. So you are gonna fail more. You are gonna get more unlucky. And you are gonna do things that you regret. But if you can learn and take action on that, then you are guaranteed to be lucky because you just increase your chances. The reason for this is because you consolidate the amount of choices you can make because you weed out all of the negative ones. But yeah, there are probably gonna be a few bad choices you can make, but the majority of them will be positive, and there's only going to be more the more that you learn. Now, what if I told you you didn't have to learn from failing? That's why I put together a list of things you can do to learn every single day, but it's on a scale. What are the things on the top of that scale, you may ask? Well, first we have to understand what the bottom of the scale is. And yes, the bottom of the scale is still a crucial way to learn, but the higher you go up, the more you can learn from that. Just starting from the bottom, that's listening. So that's maybe listening to audiobooks or podcasts. That's good, it's going into your brain, but you don't really retain a lot of that. Next is watching. That's visually seeing a presentation, maybe watching a YouTube video like this. And with this, you can visually see and auditorily understand. Next is writing things down, like journaling, reflection, or taking notes. This time, you're physically writing down things that you learn or key points. This can work for a YouTube video, a seminar, or maybe even just reflecting on your own day. Now, next is conversations. And I'm not talking about small talk, I'm actually talking about in-depth conversations that you actively play a role in. This allows you to build rapport off the other person and withstand a lot of that knowledge. Now for the last two, it's doing. So physically engaging that activity, physically starting a business, physically learning how to rake up leaves, just doing things where you actively play a role to use your body and your mind. And lastly, it's failing. This is ultimately the best way to learn because the more that you fail, the more you know not what to do. But if you want to learn how to actually maximize your failures, you're going to have to watch this video.